I'm Mary Madonna, the principal at Waterloo High School.
Tom Mitchell, I'm the assistant principal at the high school.
So we're going to give you a virtual tour of the high school so you can see what high school looks like during a global pandemic. First of all, when students come into the high school, you'll see a series of dots here to help them know what 6 feet social distance is. If you forget your mask, we do have some masks that we will give you. Everyone must wear a mask during the school day. And before you enter the high school, you will have your temperature taken every morning.
You're good to go.
All right, let's get this day started. All right, parents, welcome to the high school main office. Anytime you come to visit us this year in person, if you have an appointment with a principal, a school counselor, or a teacher, you will be asked a series of questions related to COVID, just a few short questions, and Mrs. Leone will take your temperature. We do ask that you call ahead if possible, just to book an appointment so people know to expect you. We look forward to seeing you this year in the main office, and we're here to answer any questions that you have. First thing you'll notice when you enter the high school is that we have dots and markings on the floor to help students with safety protocols. There's dots every 6 feet so they know which way, how far to stay away. We have one-way traffic to help students, again, stay physically distant, and reminders to help them as they continue down the hallway.
All right, welcome to the school counseling office. You can see that when you walk in, we have little plexiglass barriers to limit any transmission when students are talking to both our secretary, Miss Goodman, as well as either of our counselors. We have Miss Bernardoni and Miss Clark here. We ask that students, whenever possible, schedule appointments in advance so that we don't have too many students coming into the counseling office at once. Thank you.
We're in the auditorium. This year we are having band and chorus. Band and chorus have some special rules. They have to be 12 feet apart when performing musically. Band meets here in the auditorium. You can see on the stage, chairs are 12 feet apart. Our remote students are able to join the class. Our vocal classes with Mrs. Surratt meet in the middle school cafeteria. Very similar setup with students who are singing sitting 12 feet apart. On nice days, they are able to go outside and use the stadium bleachers. Same thing, 12 feet apart.
The way students check out books this year, they email our librarian, Miss Post, and then she collects orders and drops them off to students in their classrooms. When students are done with their books and ready to return them, they can bring them here and drop them off at the library door. Welcome to our health office, and here's our school nurse, Mrs. Titorio. Just a few guidelines when coming down to the health office. We ask teachers to always call the nurse before sending a student down to make sure that everyone has enough social distancing to be treated here.
Okay, time for lunch. When we come down for lunch, first thing we do is we make sure we hand sanitize before we go through the cafeteria line. We have dots on the floor to help kids remember how to stay physically distant every 6 feet. When you come into the cafeteria, we've got multiple choices for lunch.
with you.